Welcome back to my channel. So today is a special episode of a Dollar Tree do-it-yourself. As you know, most of us in the lower part of the United States, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, are in the path of Hurricane Irma, and we're trying to get prepared. And so I know many people cannot afford to go out and buy these expensive preparedness things. So we are going to put together an emergency preparation kit for storms and that kind of thing using Dollar Tree items. So my brother's with me. He's the one holding the camera right now, and he will start explaining some things to you as also. So I'll see you a few minutes inside the Dollar Tree. Hey guys, we're back. This is Crystal. She's the manager that supports my Dollar Tree habit. So we're inside the store, and this is my brother James, and he's going to tell us what we need to do. First thing we're going to do is to get something to put all our items in. So we'll be going this way. And contrary to popular belief, you don't really need to get a big duffel bag unless you're going to plan on being out in the woods somewhere. So James, tell us what we need.
What we need is a box or a bin. What we're making today is a car kit, something to keep in your car in case you're stuck, stranded somewhere, you can't get back home. Okay. Now this kit will be good for hurricane weather, winter weather, or just if you broke down somewhere and you're going to have to decide whether you want to stay and wait for help or find your way home if you can't get anything on cell phone, or you're out of service, or your phone dies or something like that. So this is what we're going to put together. There are basic rules of survival. Dave Canterbury calls them the 5 C's. And what you need is something to cut with, cordage, something for combustion, a container, and cover. And we're going to walk through the store today and see what we can find. And there's also another set of 5 C's that Dave Canterbury adds to that, what I call comfort items or helpers. And we'll just go through and see what we can find today. Okay, we're going to go through these first 5 items in no particular importance. And first thing we're going to do is combustion, because we're standing here beside these lighters. These are your grill lighters. These are really good. I like these because you don't have to stick your hand into the fire. But we also have the cigarette lighters, which work real well. This is a 3-pack. This is going to light a lot of fires. Now, the alternative to that would be finding a ferro rod or some other type of striker. There are all kinds of things on the internet and at Walmarts and other places to buy survival or camping gear, but for the budget we're going for, this works really well.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, part of your fire kit and one of your C's is cordage. I like to use this jute twine for my cordage. You could use it to make shelters, tie things together, use it in first aid, and if you'll cut off a small strip of it and ruffle it up, it makes a good bird's nest to start your fire with. And for your cutting tool, we have a little pocket knife here. These are fairly sharp. They won't stay that way, and they won't last forever, but all you need it for is a few days. And we're also going to look at some of the kitchen knives and stuff when we get to that section. Okay, this isn't part of your 5 C's, but battery operated light would be good to have something you can see around your house, or if you're in your car, you can put this up and save your car battery and give yourself a little bit of light. And the alternative to that is a candle. If you get 2 or 3 of these candles, these will give you plenty of light for a good long while. And these right here, I like these because they have a lid to them, and when the candles burn up, you can either make another candle with it or use it for some other crafting project.
That's right. We have to think about crafting too, guys, during emergencies. Okay. Anything else? Just candles in general? These are battery operated candles. Now they don't give out much light, but they could help. But I was thinking about that little candle that he's holding. I mean the little light that he's holding right there, because they have a little clip and it's really a book light that you can clip onto your books. But I thought this would be great in the house because if it's dark and you can't get to a flashlight or whatever, you can clip it onto a hat or something and you can have light wherever you walk.
Use this till you get to your candles.
That's right.
Part of emergency preparedness is not only being prepared with items, but having a kit like this. There's a saying out there, you can live 3 seconds without hope, 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. And having a kit that you can go to with your candles and your other items that we're going to do, your cutting tools and your twine and stuff, that gives you hope. That you know that you have some assistance. So that takes care of that first 3 on the rules. One of the main C's that you need to have is a container to carry water in. Normally what I would do is get a gallon jug of water from Dollar Tree, but we're out of water right now. But you can get one of these and fill it up and keep it in your kit, or 2 or 3 of them, because you need to have some for everybody in your party, whether they're riding in the car with you or at home. You need to have some water put up. You can use empty soda bottles if you need to, or empty water jugs.
I'm sorry. You're fine. And guys, one thing that I learned today, a little tip, well, I've already knew this, but if you go to Walmart or different places, even the Dollar Tree, that does not have water right now, places like Walmart are selling their 5-gallon jugs that you fill up at the little, put a quarter in and get water. They're selling this for $1 right now, and because they ran out of water and they're not sure when they can get more water. But if you get those, you can always fill those up. And also you can fill your bathtub up with water also. And have some kind of drinking filtration thing, which I bought something today and I'm going to share that with you at the end of the video.
One of the last C's that we need to talk about in the first 5 is cover. And what we like to use are these shower curtains. They're 70 by 70 inches.
They're liners.
They're shower liners. You can make tents, or you can wrap up in them. You can use it as a ground cloth. Only your imagination limits what you could do with these. Now, to put all our stuff in, we're going to use one of these folding boxes. You can fill it up, put it in the trunk, and leave it there until you need it, or bring it into your house and put it on a shelf somewhere so all your stuff's in one spot. Now, specifically for hurricane preparedness, we're going to get a flashlight, and we're going to get some extra batteries for it. We're going to get some extra batteries because you always want to have extra batteries with you.
Okay guys, so we were talking about batteries for the flashlights, and of course you know Dollar Tree has all the batteries that you need to take for everything that you need, so make sure you stock up on plenty of batteries.
Okay, one of the main things you need to work on is your first aid kit, and here at Dollar Tree they have a good bit of first aid stuff, but one of the things I wanted to focus on was these cotton balls. You can take these cotton balls and rub them in some Vaseline, any kind of petroleum jelly, or even hand sanitizer, and they make good fire starters, and they'll burn for a good long while.
And then of course Dollar Tree has most of your basic essential first aid items, so it's always a good idea to have a first aid kit in your home and also in your car, but especially something that's mobile that you can pick with you. And as you notice, a lot of the shelves are empty here because we are facing the hurricane, and but they're working as hard as they can to put out more stock.
Now, one of the things you need is a cook set or something that you can use if the power goes out. Maybe you could build a small fire, use a grill to cook in, and these little pie pans work great. They're kind of thin, so they're not going to last forever, but for 2 or 3 days they should work fine, and you could eat out of them also. So you got your cook pan and your plate, but you can't really pick it up because it'll be hot. So get yourself some vice grips, which they also have here at Dollar Tree, and clamp them on and make you a handle. Update on containers, we have this right here. This looks to be at least a ½ gallon, so that'll help you out right there. These right here are 2 knives that I would recommend. This one for doing more physical work, and this one for fine work. You can use it to cut all sorts of things, including small sticks, if you need to make an outside fire. Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about before we get into food items is this. This is called Fancy Heat. It's like Sterno. It's not quite as good, but you could use it to heat up canned food and other items so that you don't have to eat cold food.
Hey guys, so one of the first food things that are great to put in your kit are things like this little Jack's Links, the dried beef jerky and stuff. They're portable, they have a long shelf life, they don't have to be refrigerated, and you can use them for nutrition. And so yeah, make sure you stock up on these for your kit.
And while we're here, you can use these aluminum pans to cook things in if you had to. Like we said, they won't last long, but they will last a couple of days.
Okay guys, so some of the things that I like for a kit to have food in them. Of course, you know I'm on a ketogenic diet, so I'm not going to pick everything that, you know, with carbs. But one of the things we're buying is sausages. These last a long time. And of course, a good staple to have in case of emergencies are tuna fish. Things that you don't even have to cook. And applesauce like this in the little containers. It doesn't have to be refrigerated, and it's shelf stable. And then of course you have like the little chicken and cracker things. These are good to have on the shelf. And they have the same thing with the tuna fish. And then things like, these are also Star Kiss, Charlie's snack kits that you can also use. Now, you know, of course Dollar Tree also has cereal and Pop-Tarts if you want those for children. If you have children, you know, they're picky eaters, they're not going to eat a whole lot. But one of the other good things is things like the Sun-Made raisins, and cranberries, things that are already dried and everything, work really well.
Hold up right there.
Okay guys, something else too is the Chef Boyardee. They have the pop-top rings on them. So these make great little things to go into an emergency preparedness kit, especially if you have kids. And then one of the other things, which is on the other aisle, and I'm just not going to walk over there right now, is they have shelf-stable milk. So if you have kids and you're looking at something to feed them, of course they have the Ziploc top bags of cereal and the shelf-stable milk. This will feed a hungry kid. You can I mean, it's not ideal, it's got a lot of sugar in it, but if you ever caught a situation where you don't have access to food that's refrigeratable and stuff, and with the hurricane coming, you just never know, you won't have power. So these make great, not only snacks, but also a breakfast item along with the shelf-stable milk.
And you can eat those without milk.
That's
and
what
the
I said,
can
snack milk.
and the canned goods, if you'll lay that Chef Boyardee in your car window, it will heat up to piping hot. Just watch it and make sure it doesn't explode, because that's a mess to clean up.
Okay guys, so I did find the Propel water they have here. It is water, it just has flavor in it, so you really can't mix it to make anything with it. But it's still great water, and it's a name brand. And this is a big bottle for $1, because they're about $1.29 or $1.49 in the store. So if you can't find water, flavored water is fine. It's still water, and it will still keep you from dehydrating. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming along with us. We're about to leave the dollar store. However, I do want to show you one more item that I found today that will help you with the water concerns and stuff. And so as soon as we get out of the Dollar Tree and check out with our preparedness kit, I'll show it to you. So hang on and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I know this is going to seem kind of weird, but if you're in a situation that you need to be rescued, these little air horns work pretty good. And I'm not going to set it up in here because they probably get very upset with me because they are loud. I have one at home. And so I just thought I would throw that little tidbit out there. Okay guys, this is what I purchased at Walmart. I just want to say thank you to Dollar Tree for allowing us to film in there today and help you out. Of course, the manager, Crystal, is great there. She's my manager, supports me, supports our DIYs and stuff. But I did buy this at Walmart because this morning I went to find water and there was no water to be had. Obviously, all our stores are here without water. So I bought the Great Value Water Filtration Kit, and it's just like the Brita. And it was only $19. So I thought that was a pretty good value considering the Brita brand was 30 bucks. And then I also bought 4 more of the filters. The filters are only $9, so for the price of, you know, the Brita pitcher itself without any extra filters, we have this. Okay guys, thank you so much for coming along with us. I hope it's been somewhat helpful to some of you. We just wanted to let you know that you don't have to go to expensive outfitter stores to have an emergency preparation kit for rather bad weather or when your car breaks down or for really any emergency, that you truly can go to the Dollar Tree and get an emergency kit on a budget. So thank you for joining me, and again, thank you Dollar Tree for always supporting my videos and for supporting this and letting us use your store today. Okay guys, thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget that we have keto living tomorrow, and of course I'll have my daily devotion tomorrow morning. Have a wonderful, blessed evening, and for all those in the path of Hurricane Irma and then Hurricane Jose, who is right behind them, our prayers were with you and with us all. God bless. Bye-bye.